Oh, Death ruined my door?
Well,
it's just swinging open, and there's like now.
Oh, when you said
now an
swings off
eerie
of the
wind
hinges,
howls.
I thought it was like it broke.
So from your perspective, you just heard a lot of screaming.
Yeah.
Merek, you were up there, right?
I'm also angry
I
because
was-
it turns out I
I'm
no
just
longer have a
sitting
guardian
there,
of my
eyes
treasure.
wide
I'm
open.
very upset.
Well, I'm like, how did I do that with one with one spell? That was insane.
You rolled a natural 1, didn't you?
No, I just failed to save.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
That was worth the luck boost.
so you get over to Zavalos,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you see that he is not looking good.
And I try and lay on hands, and I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's right.
It's restricted to one person per day, isn't it?
You have-
So don't you have one
um,
try?
You have 1 try.
Save it
per
for me.
Oh, I
'cause
didn't,
I'm down
I didn't
No,
read
no,
the
you
whole
have
thing.
1 try per person. As in
Oh,
you can
okay.
cast it once.
Okay.
Once
not-
per day per creature healed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So it's not, like super restrictive. You can't heal anymore.
Right.
It's more of like, this is the last one you get.
He is
Lawful.
he's lawful. Okay, so that's
101.
11 plus 5 is 16. So he's got 2 dice.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Wrong one. Okay, so you lay hands upon him, and it like green light suffuses over him and runs over him, and he goes, and he gasps for a minute and goes,
Are you all right?
ugh, and he like looks at you, and he goes, yes,
Why would you do something so reckless?
I had to save Vergis.
You endangered us all. You were possessed.
And he like pushes you out of the way, and he goes, well, it worked out in the end, didn't it?
Thanks to me.
Thanks to...
Thanks to Netro.
I was gonna be like gay disapproval, but yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, Netro's giving up a lot of power, right? Netro has to get something out of this.
Yeah, Netro's about to get so many followers.
So
Every one of these guards better fucking
Yeah,
come to my
exactly.
services.
It's like-
Yeah, I know, right? They've
Oh my
seen the
gosh.
paradigms, talk about parallax and all that shit, but they just...
Parallax
Netro
is
do
not that impressive.
great
Yeah.
work.
When was
So-
the last time
Oh
Parallax
my
did
goodness.
anything cool in this town?
So Zavalos sits up for a minute and goes, where's Vergis?
I do not know.
He was not beyond the door. I searched for ages, it seemed. He wasn't there.
I believe you were deceived.
Then
By
he's
that
still
spirit.
beyond the door. And he like stands up and starts to walk over to
No.
the door again.
You must rest.
And he looks at you and he goes, you don't tell me what to do. And he turns around and starts...
I-
I just saved your life, fool!
Yeah, well, he's a paradigm. So he walks over to the door and he grabs the handle and he throws it open and he goes and he peers inside and he goes, it's cobwebs. It's cobwebs and old kegs.
Is it?
Where is Vergis? And he like yells into the sky.
I can see past him. Is it just a normal
it's just
room?
it's just a normal storeroom.
Oh my goodness.
The Duelahan continues. It doesn't have to be closed.
Yay!
Business as usual. Worship on
forever,
Sundays.
no more
Gay bar on
spirits.
Wednesdays.
Thank
We
goodness.
actually have to roleplay like a church Sunday, right? Because we haven't done one yet.
No, we haven't.
I don't think it's been a week since we've decided that we were going to do that.
Maybe not.
So Zavalos pants a bit and turns back towards you and goes, we have to find Vergis. But I thank you for your assistance. Please,
Yes.
come with me to the Ball of Lalos.
Oh, you're gonna be his date. Oh my gosh.
He's not
Wow,
asking
this
as-
whole episode has been how the paradigms get a date to the ball.
He's not asking as a date, but
Oh.
yeah. He goes, we can honor
My
you.
heart.
We can honor you there, in front of the other paradigms.
I would be honored. In front of the paradigms.
So Zavalos continues panting for a minute and goes, guards, form up. I will leave 6 men here at the Duelahan. We will wait for Vergis to return, if he does. If he does not, we will have to look to other solutions. I'm going to ask Nicholas about this. Perhaps he can assist us. And he like,
We haven't heard of Nicholas, right?
no.
No.
You've heard of him once, and it was
Got
in
it.
relation to Atlas's. So like he strides off out. Zavalos strides off out of the door and he goes, "I thank you for your help," and like shuts the door behind him.
Sorry, he shuts the door behind him?
Yeah.
As in he goes into.
You know,
No, he
leaves.
leaves the
He leaves.
Dulan.
Leaves the duel.
Oh, he leaves the duel hall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
He
got
doesn't
it.
just
so-
go
Wait,
into
did he
the
give you
duel.
like an invitation, or do I just have to say my name?
You just
To
apparently
get
you just have to say your name.
Oh,
Cool.
so you're like,
Right on.
So he walks out past you.
I'm on
6
the list.
follower guards remain. The rest go with him, and they walk up to you and you go, "We will remain in the common room."
some show, huh?
They don't speak to you. They seem to be
Yeah.
rather taken aback.
You mean in awe of me?
Yes,
Yeah.
a captive audience for Natural's pamphlets.
So they sit. They all 6 of them sit down in the common room and just twiddle their
So-
thumbs and wait.
Sit down, drink. It's quiet, right?
Yeah.
Super awkward.
hmm
Jovan.
Are you still in the basement?
Does it seem like the
It seems-
excitement is
yeah,
ended?
it seems like the
Did
excitement's
we
died
know
down.
you went to the basement? Did we?
I think he
we-
was far away. You were looking in the window.
Yeah,
you
I
may or
must.
may
I
not have
must have
seen
seen
it.
you. I must have seen you go to the basement.
Like once it seems like everything's quieted down, I come out and like, what up?
So the guards look at you awkwardly, and they turn back to whatever. they're doing.
Daedriel, you didn't see, but he. Well, I'm gonna go off to the side and say, he went in. Zavalos went into the room after Burgess.
I make awkward
Oh, he
conversation.
got in.
You
Yes.
guys have any?
He blew apart the door wide enough for
hobbies?
him to jump through before it regenerated.
So he's dead.
Okay.
No,
What?
Azazex
Uh,
possessed him and opened the door from the inside.
What? I run over to the door. What happened? Where the ruin?
It's
I opened the door.
But just cobwebs and barrels, man.
I had to banish him.
What? You banished Azazex?
Death showed up
What?
and took him.
Praise natural. I was like, wait, but
Or
what?
no, a skeletal figure appeared
All right.
and took Azazex.
hey, do we have stories of death?
Yeah,
Like a being?
you've heard about him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just gonna say
sure.
it's skeletal.
I mean,
figure,
cats are
'cause-
messengers of death. You've heard that.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So the idea that death as a thing who comes to take your soul when you die
Yeah, it
exists
exists.
in this world. Okay.
But the great treasure hoard, all the stuff that was in here.
I didn't know what would happen. All I knew is that I could not let him walk free in a paradigm's body.
So Azazex is dead?
Zavalos is fine. I healed him and he left.
I run into the room and look around. Like, it's cobwebs and barrels?
It's cobwebs and barrels. Smash barrels. Hasn't been used in a while.
Oh, so like the whole room is like, there's nothing valuable or useful in here.
Nope.
Is there even a window to the outside?
It used to be a storeroom. Small tiny storeroom.
Well, no, it's this storeroom. It's
Yeah,
pretty big.
that's
Yeah.
a large storeroom.
Well, yeah, but I mean
It's just
you know.
yeah, lots of like rotting.
Oh, so
shit.
it's a big, huge back
Accessible.
room now.
yeah.
Sweet. More storage.
Guys, we just
I-
expanded.
I
Like, we just-
momentarily am a little freaked out, and I was like,
This means our problems are.
our problems are solved.
Yeah.
The Dullahan lives.
It's no longer haunted.
Oh my gosh!
It's a cursed
Success!
spirit.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
been lifted.
We are throwing a party.
So you're rejoicing and stuff, and then
Yes.
there's a bang from upstairs, like a loud, as if somebody threw a door open, and there's just
Oh
like a,
yeah, Poe and what's his
What
name?
happened to them?
Leland and Albus.
Leland's.
What the
Yeah.
heck happened?
Yeah.
So Leland comes walking down the stairs, like rubbing his eyes, and he's just like a little halfing, and he opens his eyes and sees all the followers in the room and goes, "Oh, okay," and he moves down the stairs
Leland, what have you been up to?
slowly, and he turns towards you, and he
I
goes,
didn't know there were. I forgot about you guys.
and he breathes a bit, and he goes, it's just hanging out upstairs."
Some paradigms came. We had some fun.
Yeah. Yeah. and he relaxes a bit and he goes, "All right, well, I gotta go out into town. I'm
Where are
starving.
you going?
I'm gonna go get some food."
There's food here.
We are the Dullahan. We're like one of the
Yeah, we're
top
very well
rated
stocked.
inns here.
And he
I
glances
don't know
at the
if it's all
followers and
ghosts.
glances back at you and goes, "No, I need to go out."
So Leland, what did you think of everything that happened here?
What do you mean? I was taking a nap. Did something happen?
It's not often that I hear people scream in the middle of their naps.
You heard me
Jovan,
scream?
Did he?
Jovan, he screamed when the red mist came the first time.
What are you talking about?
You didn't. He did not. I don't think he napped the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Before you guys go, you should have Netro have a look at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I don't know, do a little like natural X-ray.
That is detect magic.
Yeah, you
Banish
have to,
again.
detect magic.
Does detect magic detect like?
If you roll high enough, it does.
Well, it detects magic, right? And so if there's a spirit.
There's actually rules for what type of magic it can detect.
Okay.
I
I don't think I have the rules all spelled out. They're pretty expensive.
I got.
I'm mostly worried about how many pieces of Azarex there might be. Like, what if he's just got like a tiny bit in each
That's
of
a
these?
16 on Leland, was it? Came down?
Yep.
And Albus is still upstairs.
Yeah, Alvis.
What happened to Poe?
Poe?
Poe's down here too.
Yeah, Poe was just like behind the bar the whole time,
Oh, jeez.
watching.
Must be traumatized.
He stayed
Yes,
mostly
hell.
out of it.
Man.
Okay, detect magic. What'd you get?
16.
Cleric is aware of magical enchantments on any object. This includes weapons.
I would also be very disappointed if Death like came to claim Azarex and didn't get
like,
all
and he
of
like
him.
forgot.
It's like-
yeah, that would
it's
be
like-
pretty lame. But if he doesn't even remember waking up and like screaming, maybe
I'm suspicious.
There
I'm-
is a magical enchantment upon Leland.
I'm hoping
That's
it's
all you
just
can tell.
amnesia.
there's an enchantment upon him.
What? What do you mean? Like what kind of enchantment?
I don't know. All I know is that there is one.
Here, hold on.
Merek, would you be able to take a look?
And the followers are like peering at you closely, and they're like watching this intently.
Like we
I
don't know how
glance
far
into
the
his
influence
eyes.
of the spirit has permeated.
Let me try something. I look intently into his eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and then I like clap the begging bowl on top of him like a cat.
you bring
I
the
will
begging
collect
bowl-
your miss.
Yeah, and you like slam it on top of him, and he goes, "Ow!"
No, not like to
no,
hurt
no,
him,
just
like,
like put it on
like,
top of
put
it.
it like a cap.
He goes, What are you doing?"
So this is my dad's begging bowl. It's kind of weirdly like it traps magic and stuff like that. I'm kind of hoping that if you've been mentally compromised, it might like suppress the effect temporarily.
And he like looks at it and goes, "Well, the dust around it is caking. I'll tell you that much."
Well, it's very old.
And he looks up into it and goes, "There's something up in here."
What?
So
I've had this begging bowl for years. I know every
What?
square inch of it.
Oh.
So he's like looking at it. You pull it off his head.
Yeah.
So you pull it. It doesn't seem to have any effect on him. But as you peer down into the bowl, you can see that there's a slight like chip where like a thick cake of dust has worn away over like I don't know, maybe mist rolling through it or something like that. And there's like a slight bluish tint beneath the dust on the bowl.
What the heck? All right,
Clean it.
Dad never said to clean the begging bowl. It was just a clay bowl.
So Leland, have you ever had interactions with magic?
No, I mean except for Arano's blade, which by the way, and he looks over at you and he like sees it there and he goes,
We attempted to save Urano.
"What happened?"
We attempted to save him, and we were unable to, but we were able to retrieve his claymore. We will have to try again.
A lot has happened in the
Hey,
last 3 days.
Hey James, clock.
What?
How much time has passed since
Oh,
the cloak?
it's been about half an hour.
So an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sweat continues to
Or
pour on
it's
my
not like
brow.
pouring as like your clothes are sticking to you.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Like, what if he shows up like half
He just-
alive, or shows up fully alive?
Ah! Ah!
Just screams in pain and on our doorstep.
Oh my
for
God.
a day.
No! What's happened to him?
Oh no, that looks bad.
Do you need
Wow!
do you need us to prepare a barrel of vinegar? It's
No, and I'm gonna have to make a show of like banishing
I
the
know.
spirit again from him.
Alright, that's a problem for like later. Right now we got a possibly enchanted halfling.
He goes, "Well, anyway, I'm going out to get some food." And he like waddles past you and goes striding out the door.
Yeah, I really don't see any reason or ability to stop it. Like he doesn't seem obviously compromised.
He goes, "Let me know when you get Arano back." And he like opens the door. And
Of
shuts
course.
it. And the followers like watching all this and they're interested, but they like turn back to their conversations.
Oh, they're talking with each other now?
Yeah, they were talking with each other while you were talking to them. They were just
They
ignoring.
just
you.
won't talk to us.
Those antisocial dicks.
We just want them to be confused because it's not every day like the high hero of Netral like brandishes a symbol
Right.
and then someone puts a begging bowl in your head.
Right, exactly.
We want them to think like we're like Keystone Cop morons so that they go, these guys are clearly not really that dangerous because they're idiots.
And it's fine. I didn't know that there was a spirit behind the door. I could just tell that he was possessed because I'm a cleric.
Anyway, so what now, guys?
I'm hungry. We haven't eaten anything since we went down into the.
Let's whip up
Ooh.
some grub.
Yeah.
So it's getting closer
I-
to evening time when
Wait.
the keepers were gonna come by.
The 2-hour mark?
No, not yet. But I'm just saying when the keepers were gonna come by.
Yeah, how surprised would they be when they show up?
I
Yeah.
pull up my handkerchief.
Wait, what were the keepers gonna come by for?
To talk
to
about the
plan a
plan.
heist.
Oh, okay. Well, see, now I'm a guest of honor too.
No, yeah, and this is the classic.
And
this
maybe
is-
even more than you.
This is like the classic Mexican standoff because we just sit them on the other side of the bar and then we'll just like serve food to everyone and we just let it
Oh
play
yeah,
out.
the keepers and the guards.
Yeah.
And they'll all be
Yep.
here.
So you guys just eat some food then?
Yeah, we go to the kitchen, we make food, we act like nothing's going. Plus, it's evening time. This is when we have business. Like,
Yeah.
people come in.
So we've opened it up.
We got a bar to run.
People think it's a little
So
weird that
you
there's a
have
bunch of
told
guards
Poe to
here,
open
but
the bar?
Yeah.
So Poe like looks at you weird and goes, "Really? Because Merek told me to close the thing."
Merek doesn't own this bar. I
The
do.
party's over.
We can't. You should ask
pretty
Albus.
obvious, isn't
we
it,
need,
Poe?
We need money.
And he looks at you.
look, it
oddly.
was
a place of business.
closed for despiriting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we've gotten that out of the way.
Like these-
So Poe goes, "Yeah,
We just put up a big sign.
give me a sec. I'll go back in the kitchens and get things ready."
Yeah.
So he like runs back to the kitchens.
Thank you.
So you guys sit down to eat some food.
Yeah.
So at about the 5-minute mark, Percival comes up to you by your legs and goes, "Hey boss, so little problem. We're kind of running out of time here, buddy."
Are the sentries still outside?
Oh yeah, the sentry's
Yeah,
still out there.
okay.
There's 6 followers in the bar.
Are people like gathering around these sentries, or like what the heck is?
Yeah, it
No,
must be a great, like,
They've seen them before when Burgess was wandering around,
you know.
and they don't want to touch them or get too close because
Okay.
they're follower.
I'm hoping kids would be like me, as like touching
Just
them,
climbing
and
over 'em.
looking under their cloaks and stuff.
No, Percival, let's just walk away.
Okay, boss.
Cool.
We'll walk away.
I'm
I mean,
surprised
it's-
that Merek hasn't gone and checked into a different like bar in like a different inn.
I'll like across the street. It's
Yeah.
like I'm over here now.
To tell you the truth, I don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, the circle disappeared, right? So maybe he's just gone for good.
I don't know. Let's. I open the door.
Yeah, it depends where you dismiss
I'm
it.
gonna go to the taxidermist, guys.
At this hour of the night?
Way to
Taxidermy
be-
people don't stay open past 6.
They're weird people. I'm sure they're late. Open. They're here late.
Why didn't you go earlier in the day when
Boss, I don't want to go out again.
you sure you don't want to eat some food first? You haven't gotten any rest at all. You
I
look
pull out
terrible.
a handkerchief.
Just go to bed. You have lots of healing to do.
Yeah. Aren't you down like a
Yeah,
billion
boss, you should really
points?
rest.
If you go to bed early, you might get back extra points.
I
3 minutes.
it's, I look outside.
You know, every time you go out, you end up like not regaining any health. You look terrible. You need your
All
rest.
Look,
I'll have
I'm
some
gonna make you
food.
some. I'm gonna make you some
So
like
the
nice
followers
hot
are calling
soup,
for ale.
I sit
Yeah.
down and was like,
some healthy soup.
Some omelets, maybe some meat. You're like a
You're like
shadow,
sweating
man.
into the soup.
Yeah, I
it
know.
tastes bad.
1 minute to go.
It's like 45 degrees outside. Why are you so sweaty?
it's been a rough day.
I mean, it has,
So weak.
but rougher for us.
30 seconds to go.
If you were resting, you'd feel so much better.
Oh
See,
wait,
this-
what did we do with Titan? Is he inside?
No, we haven't parked outside now. We have one of the hitching posts now. Like we just have like parked
You don't even
out
have to
there.
hitch him. He doesn't move unless you command him. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
10.
Oh, I'm gonna take some mushrooms.
9.
Actually.
Oh yeah, that's right.
8.
Oh, we can use the room
7.
now as mushroom cultivation.
6.
Ooh. I wonder
5.
if he can fit through.
I grab the staff. I'm
No, he
ready
can
to
fit through the
hobble.
door. Yeah.
4.
No, he's inside,
3.
hanging out.
2.
Being cool.
1. And that's where we'll pick it up next week.
Oh my
2 weeks from now,
goodness.
because next week is
Yeah, 2 weeks
Call
from
of
now.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I'll wet my hands.
This is so awesome.